Okay, so I just wanted to take a moment here to talk about this this event I attended about a year ago for mental health for teenagers who are having struggling with depression and bullying, um, self-esteem issues, and it was really a big mixture of a lot of social paradigms and cliches, basically sort of impotently trying to address an incredibly serious problem and sort of giving the impression of tremendous support while, if really analyzed, leaving someone in a much lonelier position than they would have been before. And the reason I say, and this is just at least my impression, I tend to analyze things in an intellectual way, and so other people might not have taken this away. They might have been satisfied with what was said on the surface, and maybe that was as deep as the people who meant it were capable of going. But what I'm trying to give you a very prime example that I think is just illustrative of a great deal, and that is the head um, speaker at the very end said in this glowing optimism that it takes 7 generations to achieve change. Okay, now he didn't say precisely what kind of change we were going to achieve. I assume this is the change where we don't have teenagers getting ready to commit suicide every 5 minutes. So, and they also talked about how if you observe someone else showing any signs of depression, you should immediately intervene. So now you can't even have the privacy of your sad thoughts anymore without your friends, if you have them, running in to save you from thinking about reality. So that all aside, okay, so let's say it takes 7 generations to change, and assuming 7 generations to having healthy young adults, well-adjusted and happy in our be-like society. Okay, so yeah, that's going to happen with human beings real soon. So anyway, okay. So let's get the 7 generations. Let's generously assume that everyone lives 60 years. Let's multiply that times 7. That's 54. Add a 0 to it. That's 540 years. So in 540 years, we might have addressed this problem. So let's just think about this. Okay, the iPhone caught on in 10 years. The compact disc caught on in one album by Dire Straits. The lame one had money for nothing, Brothers in Arms. Yeah, that caused a whole craze. It created the entire digital revolution, practically. Yeah, that happened in less than 10 years. Calvinism and Lutheranism, they had followers in their lifetime. Okay? That was well less than 200 years, folks. Okay? But it's very comforting to say that, yes, we're addressing these terribly dramatic problems when we're not really going to be doing anything till 540 years. That's 540 years till you are happy, right? Because you see, as society, we're just going to go inch by inch, okay? Like, this generation is going to assume 1% of the pain that you feel every day is driving you to suicide. And the next generation is going to assume, maybe 5% of the pain is driving you every day to suicide. Then the next generation is going to assume, maybe 25% of the pain. We'll recognize 25% of the pain you must be experiencing is driving you, your mother and son's child, to depression and suicide. In 540 years, we'll have that licked.